Who do I play as?
You can see it in the eyes of each individual. Michael Cole alongside Byron Saxton and Corey Graves, emanating from King of the Ring, 1993. Yokozuna is fuming over his embarrassing WrestleMania loss to Hulk Hogan. Now, Yokozuna has vowed to reclaim the WWE Championship and wipe Hulkamania off the map.
Indeed, the last time these two shared a ring, it was disastrous for Yokozuna. Mr. Fuji issued a challenge to Hogan on behalf of his client. And 22 seconds later, Hogan was the new WWE Champion.
But that night was mired in controversy as Yokozuna had just been to battle with Bret Hart to win the title. This is going to answer a lot of questions from WrestleMania 9. This is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan, and we're going to find out who's the true champion.
Some folks thought Bret Hart should have had this rematch against Hogan, but the president of WWE has made the controversial decision to give Yokozuna the title match.
Indeed, there will be no rematch for Bret, who, I might add, lost the title after Mr. Fuji interfered on Yokozuna's behalf. Instead, he was given an automatic entry into tonight's King of the Ring tournament. The Hitman has certainly capitalized on that opportunity. Already defeating.
What's heavy? Oh, heavy.
Razor Ramon and Mr. Perfect tonight. Now, can he finish the job in the main event and win the King of the Ring? We know each man's strategy coming in. Yokozuna has added 50 pounds to his frame since WrestleMania, while Hogan has actually slimmed down since he captured the WWE Championship. Indeed, we're going to see more speed, more endurance from the Hulkster. But now that Yokozuna has hit 550 pounds, every kick, every leg drop, and every bonsai drop will be even more impactful. And Yokozuna just loves backing Hogan into a corner like this. Relentless domination of the champion. And Mr. Fuji looking on with much approval. There's no mistaking what that sinister smile of his means. You can see Mr. Fuji at ringside. He's shown he will do anything to earn his client to win. Indeed, he had
right into the pin.
Two defiant kick out from the champion.
You have to think this match is starting to take its toll.
Oh. Beautiful. Right into the cover. Two. Oh, close call makes the champ nervous.
He just won't give up. Got out of there at the perfect time.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Just non-stop blows.
You know, Hogan slimming down may have an adverse side effect. Yokozuna can wrench those holds in around the Hulkster's waist now.
Well, the waist and chest may be a little bit smaller, Corey, but you better believe the 24
Perched up top. Oh, brutal miscalculation.
Smart, attacking the arm.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out. Ooh, pin attempt by the champion. The challenger forces a shoulder up. What's it going to take to put this match away? Targeting the throat there. A reversal. He saw that coming. Can we talk about Yokozuna's meteoric rise in WWE? He's accomplished quite a lot in a short amount of time.
Just look at the man's track record at major events. He made his premium event debut with
Wasting no time. Into the cover.
and Yokozuna is once again champion. I can't believe it.
The winner of this bout, and new WWE.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania. And we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
And their opponents at a combined weight of
Big fight feel in Las Vegas as Gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9.
And we are watching four men who would have been right at home inside of a Roman Coliseum. The Head Shrinkers and the Steiners are ready for a true battle. Both teams are relatively new to WWE, but we've seen that each duo... is not afraid to get physical. Each side is looking for their first WrestleMania win, and they will do anything to earn it.
Placing him in the corner. Boom! What a right. Gosh. And Shrinkers accompanied to ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler. But now, he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship. And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko.
Samu is really displaying aggression.
The Head Shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner. There is a method to the madness of the Head Shrink. I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they'll do to the Steiners? It's just a byproduct of the brutal take-no-prisoners offense of the Head Shrinkers, Byron. These guys will bite, scratch, and claw their way to a win. Rule book be damned.
And with Rick and Scott coming from an amateur collegiate background, they might be a bit more hesitant to bend the rules. Hopefully the Steiners can adapt, and fast.
The Head Shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE, but they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott have their share of singles titles too.
Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were never quite able to break through before WWE. You know that has to serve as motivation for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
Now propped up in the corner. Big headbutt. Rick is losing grip of this match now.
Seeing some
Yeah, what's up?
high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
Huh? Yeah!
I'm not sure the Head Shrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners.
Oh, and a headbutt. Samu and Fatu already some success in the tag division tonight. Could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE tag titles on 3 occasions, and he's primed to bring the Head Shrinkers to the top as well. corner, unleashing the headbutts, bludgeoning their opponent. Oh, man.
As we find ourselves, Samu has the shoulders down. This could be it. Kicking out in time.
That is just pure instinct at this point. He got it. Tag me.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Headbutt.
Wicked kick to the face.
Samu dishing it out now.
The attacks will not relent from soaring. Oof, no way home. Oh. Ooh.
Before this match began, you heard the Steiners speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Aqua has gone on record saying that his men are looking to tear Rick and Scott's heads off.
This match has to be close to an end.
And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
Setting up again. Oh, splash!
That's it. No way the Steiners come back now.
Two. Amazing.
Within inches of victory, only to have it snatched away. This match just keeps getting more and more exciting.
Listen, that should have ended things. And look at his face. At this point, you have to believe he's losing some faith in himself.
Tag. Oh, baby, look out.
A weakening arm breaker.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
Well, we already knew about the brawling of the head shrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these four behemoths should not be able to... This could be it. It could end right here.
And the head shrinkers get the win.
Here are your winners, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the head shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into this business, The Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar.
You win this title, you are a top name.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion. Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest. A hot...
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission minute. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism. Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat... the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant. I just wanted to share.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley. He's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's strategy that will take everything the young Maiavia's got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win. Step ahead there. And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just another thing Maivia needs to worry about.
Rocky has it. The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. Kicks out at just one.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
Ooh.
Struggling to get back on his feet. Looking lost out there.
Drop kick. Beautiful.
Looks like Rocky is locked in on his opponent.
Up they go. Oh, atomic drop. Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah, nice cover.
We're going to shut this down.
Surprisingly quick kick out.
Gonna take a lot more than that to keep this man down.
And give credit where it's due. Rocky Maivia is leaving nothing in the ring in pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship.
Helmsley timed that just right.
Hunter on the receiving end.
Got him right where he wants him.
Picking up speed, building momentum. Trying to change the tides of the match.
No trying. The superstar has changed the tides of the match. He is trying to get up, but it is not going well. Nice drop kick.
And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
Up high.
Wow! Cross pin to decide the championship. Forces the shoulder up after two.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Pulled in from belly to belly.
Maivia digging deep, eyeing Helmsley for something big. Up and
Shoulder breaker.
that is gonna hurt.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
A new champion. He did it.
What?
Rocky did it.
What?
Here is your winner, and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky.
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family, the Anawa'i Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of...
The Palestine. How do you know? Yeah, because I... Huh? What, on 9 News? What do you mean the first phase? How Arabs... Trump announces Israeli and Hamas both sign off first.
To some breaking news on the war in Gaza. Donald Trump has just announced Israel and Hamas have both signed off on the first phase of the peace deal. Live to 9 Washington correspondent Lauren Tomazi. Lauren, what do we know?
Kate, this post from the US president came in just moments ago on his Truth. Parties will be... So you can announce the deal. We have now received that from Donald Trump. Kate, we know that this deal all shaped around those 20 points of peace, but Donald Trump...
Okay, it's peace now. Let's see what happens later on. Let's see if Hamas is going to keep the deal, because I reckon he's going to cause something that's going to put him back in war.
Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steel in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in count-outs or disqualifications thanks to the kick.
Lift off. Crash. Landing. Uh-oh. Headbutt. George the Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost a match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steel's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the Animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
Headlock. Oh, and cheap shot right above the eye. Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
And you can see Steel is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief.
Oh, man.
Taking aim on the arm.
Shoulder, elbow, all affected with that. Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steel as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steel is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
Splash.
Look at the power. A textbook scoop slam. Nicely done.
We've seen that Steel isn't above using a foreign object to gain the edge against Maivia. So he's got to have the advantage in a match where they're surrounded by one huge weapon, right?
Well, you'd think that, Cole, but think about how these men prepared for this match. The High...
Watch out! Oh!
Tremendous impact. Skull-crushing headbutt.
Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served her well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Maivia with a plan in mind. Oh, man, backbreaker. Does Peter Maivia have this sewn up?
Fingers hooked into the cage and starting the climb.
Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up.
Here he is. He made it to the top of the cage. And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
And now the climb down could be as tough as the climb up for him.
And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner!
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning, a force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock, Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago with astronomical expectations. Undaunted, Nia Jax would dominate early opponents, finding herself competing for the NXT Women's Championship mere months after her debut. It did not take long for those running Raw and SmackDown to take notice.
Well, our next pick, Nia Jax!
And Nia Jax would join the Raw roster as part of the 2016 Draft Lottery. And since joining the main roster, absolutely no one has been safe from Nia Jax. She is a two-time women's champion. She is a two-time women's tag team champion. She competed in the men's Royal Rumble match in 2019, even getting an elimination while in the ring.
Nia Jax looking to eliminate. She does.
She's battled standouts like Charlotte, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. And all the while, she has left undeniable destruction in her wake. In the ring, she applies many of the same tactics that once benefited Yokozuna, even using her own version of the Banzai drop, known as the Annihilator. And just like its namesake, if it connects, your night is over. And Nia Jax remains driven for even more success.
The Bloodline is all about the ones that related to The Rock and Renee.
This last year,
I'm doing a showcase of the Bloodline.
2024 Queen of the Ring tournament after earning victories over Naomi, Jade Cargill, and Bianca Belair. Nia Jax would fight her way into.
Is it? I know.
And there will be a coronation taking place tonight.
No, I'm actually